Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our 350th Gala celebration. It's a great day in Dartmouth. I'm so pleased that so many people were able to attend, and we're sorry it's kind of close quarters, but, you know, we're a close family in Dartmouth, so it's all good, right? I did kind of check out what happened in 1964. There are a few people here that were around 50 years ago and celebrated. Actually, one of the projects that went on was the Brothers of the Brush. Could I have some of the brothers stand up, please? Okay. There are over 116 Brothers of the Brush, and they will be having an event next weekend, so please join them to celebrate. Another thing that happened was there was a gala in 1964 at Lincoln Park, okay? There were over 2,000 people in attendance. So, you know, an interesting kind of fun fact. We will also have a fire muster during the Smith Mills Hicksville event. And also in 1963, the governor actually appropriated the funds to start what we now know as UMass Dartmouth. And I know that we have a table of folks from UMass here, including Chancellor, who we will be recognizing in a minute. So I'd like to just introduce the Gala Committee, if I could, please. Cynthia Rose, who was actually at another event tonight, Ellie Marlin, Michelle Keith, Tara George, Bob Barboza, and I'd like to now introduce Lynn Medeiros, the chair of this Gala Committee. Oh, you don't need that.
Good evening. Yeah, okay. I'd just like to take a minute to recognize some elected officials who are here tonight. We have Chris Markey, our state representative, Mike Watson from the Select Board, Lara Stone from the Dartmouth Select Board, Sean McDonald, chairman of the Dartmouth Select Board. We also have Chancellor of UMass Dartmouth, Dr. Davina Grossman. And I'd also like to thank the 350 Gala Committee for doing a really great job with this. They've worked hard. They've worked really hard on this event with me, so I hope you really enjoy it. And thank you for joining us tonight to kick this off. It's going to be a great year with plenty of events to celebrate the town's birthday of 350 years. Lastly, I'd like to introduce our town administrator, Dave Cressman, to give a few words before dinner. Here you go. move back like I did.
Right.
Don't move back, you'll squeal.
All right. Want to welcome everyone here on behalf of the town. This is a great kickoff for our 350th anniversary. The committee has done, I think, a yeoman's work in putting this on tonight, and also the events that we're going to be celebrating and enjoying over the next few months that we hope you all attend. So with that, I wish you well and thank you.
Okay. So I would just like to take a couple more moments of your time. Mr. Matheson from Bay Coast Bank would just like to say his congratulations to the town. We have actually a few sponsors that are $10,000 sponsors, Bay Coast being one of them, Bank 5, Hawthorne Medical, and Bristol County.
Thank you. Thank you for everyone for donating. Just wanted to give a brief message. My name is Ryan Madison. I work for Bay Coast Bank, but before that, I grew up here in this town. And some of you may know that. Some of you actually were teachers of mine. And excuse me. So when it came time to come back to town with my own family, I said, we should go and raise the kids in Dartmouth. And I was very proud to be part of the Dartmouth 350 and very proud of Bay Coast coming to town as well. And I just wanted to say thank you and have a great night. Thank you very much.
And with Bank 5, I'd like to just recognize Andrew Gilbo, who's been very helpful to us. If you just, thank you. And now we're going to bring Dave Cressman back on to get the festivities going.
At this time, could I ask everyone to please rise? In keeping with the spirit of the early religious groups who founded Dartmouth, the Quakers and the Baptists in particular, and in their quest for religious freedom and religious tolerance, I'd like you to just take a moment to bow your head and have a moment of silence or a moment of expressing your thoughts or your concerns or your wishes. Thank you.
hosting this event to celebrate the 350th birthday of Dartmouth. And we also have a great sponsor for this evening, which is Bristol County Savings Bank. It is very nice when you have some people around like Reuben Goldstein. Reuben, could you please say hello to everyone? Reuben is on his 90s, remembers quite well what it was like in the 20s and the 30s at Bliss Corner. He was born and raised in this folks as the little red and white grocery store. Some of the pictures, yeah. He is here with his family, Cy, and it is a pleasure to have you here. You came back to Bliss Corner. Thank you very much. You've been an inspiration to us when we were putting this together. Thank you. It's also a lot of people that we need to thank. As I was saying, thank you to Bristol County Savings Bank. I know there's some offices of the bank here. I don't know if you want to say a couple of words. No? Well, we thank you for that too. Less to be said. Thanks a lot. And also, we couldn't do this if it wasn't for Evelyn Betancourt at Faze. She closed the restaurant today to make sure that we had room for all this. She has her staff working this delicious food, plenty of wine. What more do you need to celebrate a birthday? I am going to call on David Cressman to say a few words in behalf of the Town of Dartmouth.
On behalf of the Town of Dartmouth, I want to thank Maria Connor and the Council on Aging and Faze for tonight's event, which recognizes the businesses in Bliss Corner, which have been a fundamental part of Dartmouth for many years. Thank you.
And we also have Cindy Marlin, which is the chairperson for the 350 committee. Cindy, would you like to say a couple of words, please?
Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for your continued support. I know you're all here because you all love Dartmouth, and I've been talking to people, and people are saying, I want to share my family photographs with you. I want to do this, I want to do that, and it's all so positive. We started off with the gala that Lynn Medeiros, the town clerk, did, and all these very nice get-togethers where we need to be able to share just the happiness of being neighbors and living in these awesome neighborhoods we call Dartmouth. Thank you, Maria.
Yeah. We also have some town officials. Unfortunately, they probably won't hear me. They're on the bar side. I like to... You see, Michael Watson is here, Sean McDonald, our new selectman, Stan Mickelson, is here. We have Ed Pimentel, Emergency Management, Jimmy Vieira, Park Board, Library, Lynn Antunes, and we have the Housing Authority, Connie Desbiens, and Ed Icapone, the chairperson for the Council on Aging. I'm sure that I am missing people. I apologize for that, but have a great evening. And I want to propose a toast to Dartmouth, Bliss Corner, the past, the present, and the future.